Come to the top of your mat. Ground your feet. Plant your toes, your heels, the whole foot. Slight bend in the knees. Breathe your hands up. Hands in front to fold. Come halfway up. Suck in the belly, flat back, look forward. And bend your knees, come up to rise. Hands in front. Breathe your hands up. Hands in front all the way down to fold. Come halfway up, look forward and then fold. Bend your knees and rise. Hands in Namaste. Breathe hands up and down to fold. Halfway up, look forward and then fold, bend your knees. Walk back to plank, high plank. Breathe here. Suck in your belly. Rock back and forwards. Feel how it feels. Put your knees down, cross your ankles, and come halfway down and press up. Come halfway down and press up. Elbows go back, halfway down and press up. Breathe, halfway down, all the way down to Cobra. Check with your hands and then press up through your knees to downward facing dog. Walk here a little bit, move around, shake your head. Yes, shake your head, no. And breathe here. Bend your knees, look forward and come to fold. Come halfway up and fold. Bend your knees, come all the way up to stand. Namaste. And then shoulders back, breathe, yeah. Arms up, come down to fold. Halfway up and fold. Walk your legs back to high plank. Come halfway down and press up. Come halfway down and press up. Remember, you can put your knees down. Come halfway and all the way down to Cobra. Check again. Put your knees, toes down to downward facing dog. Look forward, step or hop to the front. Forward fold, halfway up and fold. Come all the way up. Breathe. Arms all the way up and stroke the wall in front of you to fold. Come halfway up, fold. Walk your legs back to high plank. Rock back and forward a little bit before you come halfway and then all the way to Cobra. Plant your toes, come to down facing dog. Right leg goes up. Hopefully your ceiling is a little bit higher than mine. Come in and press back up. Come in, elbow to right, then left, and right, and then press back up. Some core work here. Elbow in and press up. Elbow to the outside of the arm. Crescent variation. Press your knees down. Make sure your knee don't fall out. Plant your heel on the back foot. Come up to warrior one. Make sure that your hips are parallel with the mat, not to the side. Arms come down, set your foot back. No, come up. Press your foot back and then you take your arms and then you come back to plank and downward facing dog. and roll into plank. Come slow all the way down to chaturanga, then to cobra. Touch your toes down and come to downward facing dog again. Left foot goes up. Draw it in, knee to wrist, other wrist, and then press back up. Draw it in, knee to wrist, and press the leg up. Knee in and press up. Knee in and set on the outside of the left arm. Feel how it feels right here. Tuck your belly in, tailbone in under. And then plant your heels, come up to warrior one. Make sure then you bend the knee. Hips are parallel. Arms reach up or in front of the heart. Arms come down. Toes. And then come to high plank. And then downward facing dog. Roll into plank. Come to chaturanga. Cobra. Put your toes down and come back to downward facing dog. Cross your ankles in front of you all the way up to the top of your mat till you come to forward fold. Halfway up. Two fold. Bend your knees. Come all the way up to stand to namaste. Anjali mudra. Breathe here. Breathe your arms up. Stroke the wall in front of you. Come all the way down to forward fold. Halfway up. Fold. Step or hop back to high plank. Chaturanga. To downward facing dog. In your time. Right leg goes up. Draw it in. And reach it up. So draw your leg in, ankle, ankle, ankle to wrist. Draw it in and set it forward on the outside or help it to the front. Breathe here. Notice where do you feel the stretch. Put your back knee down, come up. Suck in your belly, tuck in your tailbone and come up and bend down. Come up, bend down, come up, bend down. Arms come down and go back. Chaturanga to downward to up to downward facing dog. Left leg goes up, in and cross over. Press up, come in, cross over, press up. In, cross over, press up. In, look forward, set on the outside of your arm. Feel the stretch, then put your knee down, come up to low lunge, then up and down, up and down, up and down. A couple of more times here since we dropped that one exercise on the other one in this last session. And then arms down and come to chaturanga that you hold, and then come to cobra. Arms fly out, lift your feet up, toes point back and fly away. Broaden your chest. Arms come down, press up to downward facing dog. Bend your knees and cross your leg all the way to the front to forward fold. Come halfway up and fold and come all the way till rise to Anjali mudra. Hands in front of heart. Breathe. Then I'm just going to turn you. Stay where you are. Breathe your hands up. Grab your right wrist and lean over. Press your hips to the other side. Make sure your shoulders are parallel, your chin is away. And then you grab the other wrist. lean to the other side. Press the hip the other way. And breathe your arms down. Roll your shoulders back. And breathe your arms up. Stroke the wall in front of you. To forward fold. Halfway up and fold. Step your legs back. And rock back and forward. Breathe here. Core is on. Left leg comes in, put your knee down, press your right heel back. And then come to side plank variation. Shoulder over wrist. You can lift up your leg if you want it more challenging. Arm comes down, legs go back. We meet in downward facing dog. Roll into plank, to chaturanga, to cobra or up dog. Come to downward facing dog again. And roll into plank. Left leg goes down, right leg goes back. Again, wrist, shoulder, hips, knees. Come to side plank variation. Remember, you can lift up the leg, so you make it a little bit more challenging. Do what feels good. Arm goes down, legs go back. Meet a downward facing dog again. Roll into plank. Go all the way down to chaturanga, to cobra, and then back to downward facing dog. Right leg goes up. Bend the right knee. And then you straighten it, then you pull it back in and put it on the outside of the arm. Plant the back heel, come to warrior one. Make sure the hips are parallel. Open up to the side to warrior two. Look over your pinky finger. And then we're going to fly here in flying warrior. Stretch out and bend. Stretch and bend. Stretch and bend. And come to crescent. Arms come down. Legs go back. Downward facing dog. Roll into plank. Come all the way down to chaturanga, to cobra. Press up to downward facing dog. Left leg goes up. Bend the left knee. Let it fall over. Press down your shoulders. Then pull in your knee and put it on the outside, or help your foot. Plant the back foot. Come up to warrior one. Open up to the side, warrior two. Flying warrior. And your breath goes normally. Breathe. Then crescent. Arms come down. And downward facing dog. To chaturanga, to cobra. Arms come out to the side, wider than the mat. Press your shoulder blades together, lift up and come down. Relax. Press your shoulder blades together, lift up and come down. The head is the last thing that comes up. Press your shoulder blades together, lift up, look up. And arms come into the chest, press up through your knees to child's pose. Legs are wide, are as wide as your mat. Arms press down. Your armpits are seeking the mat. Breathe here. How did it feel? Cross your ankles and come up to a seated position that you find comfortable. Roll your shoulders back, move your spine a little bit, and then braid your arms up and down the same way. Braid your arms up and down the same way. Breathe your arms up, and then your left hand goes down, your right hand goes behind your ear. The heel of your hand presses down, and look in front of you. Feel the stretch. Don't press on your neck, just a soft stretch. Breathe. Make sure you don't collapse in your back. Come up, take a breath, arms come up, and we switch. So right hand and left hand goes behind the ear. Look in front of you. Press the heel on the straight hand down and fingers up to the roof. Don't press on your neck, and just feel. How does it feel? And breathe. Roll your shoulders back again, and this time take a minute. Breathe all the way down. So breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in and hands in front of the heart, and breathe in and arms come down. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, arms meet and come down. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and arms come down. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and arms come down. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and come down. Stay here, bow your head. Namaste. And from my heart to yours, thank you.